Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, there we go. Hello, everybody. This is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy, and welcome back to Starfield. Normally, I would have some of my recordings here a little done, but you guys don't know that it's late tonight. But we are going to do our best today, as I just realized I'm just holding absolutely nothing here. Hold on. Wait, I thought I had my little gamepad here, so I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I know I am, and just trying to hold up and stuff. But there we go. It's my game controller. And if you ask me, I'm looking forward to see what happens now after surviving that insane, crazy fight of the Terrormorphs. I was not expecting the Terrormorphs to be so wild, but they are. And hopefully, I will be able to survive just fine. I think we were still supposed to get back somewhere safe. Oh, right, I'm crippled. I need to go see a doctor, too.
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more efficiently if you bring me on board.
Oh, right, so I believe I didn't get to... Alright, hold on. Because it's been a while. Crew. Okay, Vasco. There we go. Right, I think I need to put some stuff away, too. Look at all these guns I had. Oh, I probably should have put the resource away. That would have been much helpful. Actually, here, let me take all this out. One more time. Okay.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
I agree. I need a bigger ship. That's what I need. Alright, let's go ahead and just pilot out of here.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Achieving orbit now.
Okay. Need to get back to the mission. Main. Okay, I believe. Yeah. I never want to come back to that planet if I can help it. Alright, there's the lodge. Okay, let's get out of there. Okay. Yeah, it's still gonna hurt. But I'm gonna get all patched up.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hopefully I remember where everything is when I get there. Sorry if I'm walking slow like this, because this is the only way right now. I may have to end up buying that house. That may not be the best condition house, but I probably should get it. At least that's how I'm feeling right now. Okay.
We still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara.
Yeah, I know.
Eyes open.
Okay, if I remember right. It's gonna be a minute. So I apologize if I walk around a little bit, because I cannot truly remember everything. So that's the archives. Be like, hey Vasco, carry me.
The ancient teachers of this science said he promised impossibility.
I think it's in the commercial district over here. Okay, I see the medical. Just gotta get there. Doc, patch me up.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Alright.
How can I help? Oh my, it's a good thing you came in to see me. We'll get you feeling better in no time. There you are, right as rain.
Okay.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
I should buy all of these back. I really should. Oh, what's the vendor credit? My credits. Sure, I should have enough to buy a couple more. There we go. Should probably buy all of this. I really want to buy all of this up. Can you imagine? Alright.
May you remain in good health.
Alright. At least now I can move a little faster. I think there was something else that's here I need to see. I think oh, there it is. It was like I was trying to get to the UC house. Or not the UC, but the other house.
Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Of course. If I can remember where my room was. I think it was this one. Alright. Okay, there we go. I got all this ammo. Hmm. Okay, so I put all this ammo in here. I need to... Where's that? definitely gonna need to figure out where to get more ammo at. Wait a minute. Just hit me because I was like, wait a minute, am I taking stuff out of my inventory? Because I was like, here we go. Okay. $22. Okay. I see. Alright, let me try this again. Let me put all this away. Alright. So this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check which ones have round. Because I know I'm gonna need a knife and the cutter. Pretty sure I have a sized star, but I'll take one. Hey, you never know. Sometimes you're gonna need all this little extra goodies here. Alright. Okay. Alright. Think I'm good. I got my weapons that I want. And we're gonna go and hopefully talk to everybody. Whee! At least I'm not hurt anymore or anything like that. think I have to head downstairs.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city. He said top minds were on
Okay. And I'm going to save real quick. In case.
Authorized personnel only.
Alright. Hi.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Okay. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian?
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
Oh, we did a whole lot more.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terrormorphs, no?
I know you're involved in attacking the We found a recording of you.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
I have no plans to tell anyone. I want to know the truth. So you really don't know anything about the attack? Is that what you're claiming? Alright, wait. I got no plans to tell anyone. I just want to know the truth.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terrormorph attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Work on something that long seems personal. No better way to show the UC what deadly weapons they have in the Lazarus planet than to use it. Associate. Who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
Seems personal.
You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport. Fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terrormorph outbreak, and sealing potential.
You said it took years to use the plants outside the Didion. The information should have been handed over. You didn't even trust your own people in the UC?
These were the final days of the Colony War, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terrormorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
Please, no secret is so dangerous that you could justify condemning so many lives.
Easy to say now, but in that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Ah, so I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. What does that... And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor? How could you have coordinated all this from in here? Anything's possible. Or so... Where have I heard that? It sounds familiar.
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria. The pilot of the Warlock. The man I had to eliminate. To hide my secret.
Huh, so... I'm just your cleanup crew.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while. I suppose there have been some benefit to all this. What kind of honor are we talking here? Okay, if you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're gonna be a while here.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terrormorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet. I think I'm just going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good work.
And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war, or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me.
Oof.
I only hope you'll see the same, and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals, and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlez. Track them down, and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
You know, I'm not too sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Old star yards and other abandoned stations in space are always home to something. Be on your guard. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh man, I wish they had like an option, like after you talk to somebody, you would kind of have like an option where you can kind of ask her about certain things, like maybe,
Bye-bye.
you know, kind of stuff.
We still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara. Keep your eyes open. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Coming? There she goes. I really gotta think about what I want to do here. I mean, I get it. We did save lives. But...
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terrormorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks? Do what you have to. We'll be here.
Real curious to know what you turned up.
So, did you turn up anything on the attacks? Any idea who might have been involved?
I I want to do the right thing, but I understand what he's saying too. I know I didn't do anything better either. You know what I mean? Like in my adventures, I couldn't, of course, save the guy, of course, that was wanting to kill me or any of that stuff. So just the thought of this is lingering in my head. You know?
Captain? Captain, please, go on.
But I wonder if I'm doing the right thing. And she doesn't even know about Victus. Oh man, I'm trying to really think about this. But I didn't tell her the truth from the start either. But I think I know the right thing to do is just tell her.
So, did you turn up anything on the attack?
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
And if I said he wasn't?
If you said my father was still alive and using Terrormorphs as weapons, I might think it's time for a psych eval. So we just misheard you, right?
Yeah.
Victus isn't coming back to wreak any more havoc at this point. So, did you find anything on who actually did it?
Oh man.
Hey, you're not done, right?
She really... Guys, I really hate to just... I get it. Like, I don't even know if they're gonna keep him under wraps, and this could come back and bite me in the butt. I mean, really. I could be like, yeah... Alright, I did save, so I'm gonna see what happens, because I'll see what happens if I do the right thing. Just look at that face. I feel bad, man. Okay.
That seems unlikely,
I'm sure the captain just... right?
No, he's alive. The UC had him.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
Sorry, I didn't, but...
That's quite the revelation.
certainly putting it mildly.
Alive. Victus is alive? How did you find him?
It is...
Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us? You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you?
Yeah.
I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad. But I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him.
He asked me to leave out his involvement in the attacks.
I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terrormorphs.
What will they do about that?
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him. Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Terrormorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Okay. So which of dealing with the Terrormorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference. They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Okay. Nothing else on my end. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Well, that wasn't easy, but at least I told her. But I know I should have told her sooner, but I did sworn. See if I can help.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terrormorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Is that second report who I think it's from?
My God.
An attack? Using Terrormorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlais commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlais?
Andrew, I think you should...
Well, ma'am, it seems your report is incorrect. Francois Sanon was responsible for the attacks.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now that's quite the accusation your group is leveling. Seeing as Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A Terrormorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vevictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Kevin thinks ma'am, I would request his life spared. He did help us against the...
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Securing the plant, I don't think is enough. It should be wiped out. And I believe other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. What sort of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Secure the plant isn't enough. It should be
We're already
wiped out.
discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if it destroying it and asking free Cliff to help proves the UC has no ill intention. Want to destroy it?
Yes, absolutely. The UC has to be as transparent as possible from now on. Otherwise, we could be risking a second colony war.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our 2 factions.
No.
2 birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, To our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terrormorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terrormorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
Captain, considering your xenological background, your input on the matter would be most welcome.
Less risk using the existence organism than making a new one.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the Captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colony's Terrormorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is rather impressive.
Whoa. Well, thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1.
Oh, wow.
On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Hey. We did it!
I'm not sure if those marine zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need.
Captain, I guess we've got our assignments. I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
I had to share. Don't mention it. We're friends.
The best ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were there on the podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. After all, it could be my last chance. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I gain from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
Just... Then let's keep going. Come with me.
You know I can't do that. I've got an assignment. But I wouldn't be upset if you came by the HQ every now and then. Remind me how much I owe you.
Well, then just glad I was able to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain. Good luck out there.
She don't know, but her father really did do a lot for her, but I don't think she'd be proud about the murder part still. And that was a tough choice. But I feel I'd done the right thing. Oh. Alright, let's see Tallulah. Tula? I'm sorry if I said his name wrong. But let's see him. It's been a while.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Do you agree?
Let me make sure I'm going to the right thing. Okay. No, wait, I need to go talk to, Okay. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to leave, but let me double check.
Cool spacesuit.
Yeah, it's something about my ship. Okay, so... let me go back.
Old star yards and other abandoned stations in space are always home to something.
When it comes to ship design, you can't beat the original.
Here we are.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
You tell me more about it?
It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one orders. You should be real proud.
Well, thank you.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Whoa. Currently, okay. Glad to see you. Give me credits where rather drink it.
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign.
Okay. That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terrormorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Sure, I'll do some Vanguard.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Here we go. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary.
Cool.
Sounds like pirates this time, but I'd suggest you be prepared for anything. Do us proud.
Well, of course. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna check out the penthouse. And we are back.
I'm always ready to make a deal. Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion. What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
I'm interested.
Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Alright. Let's see that. Let's see here. Resident District. Okay. I'm looking forward to see what it looks like.
infinitely better than the last interceptor.
Why did they replace the hunter?
Oh. Oh. I hear a plane. Must be the landing port over there. But what a view! Wow. Got a little kitchen. Huh. Fancy. Must be the pantry. She's gonna get locked up in there. Ooh. Fancy. Bedroom. Oh, wow. Hey, I see my ship down there. Cool. Okay, guys, I beat the game. 10 out of 10. I'm kidding. Wow. Totally worth it. So this is the master shower. A bathroom. Talk about a penthouse. Wow. Okay. A little laundry room, that's cute. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm gonna need the furnace to do the furnace and everything and all that good stuff. So I plan to do that. I guess I should have talked to her while I was still there. Wait, there's one more room? Oh. Got a little lofty room in here. Big. Alright, so I guess this is it. This is where I'm gonna stop here for now. I would love to see what would have happened if I didn't do the other option, but I feel it could have really went south some kind of way. But if you guys really enjoyed this, please remember to hit that like button and please be sure to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss out any content that comes out here on my channel. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video and episode. Until then, bye guys.